Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Daily Bone Podcast, where we discuss all things crypto, meme coins, NFTs, rug pulls. Dude, there's a girl jumping on a mini trampoline in my apartment.
You enjoying the view?
No, I'm not enjoying it.
I'm just saying. You pause real quick, like, oh damn it. Okay, shawty, you doing that work? Okay. Yeah.
Is that what I sound like?
No.
Damn, girl. Hey, damn, girl.
Damn, thickums out here.
I've never seen someone jump on a trampoline for exercise.
You really just said I've never seen someone that bad be bouncing like that?
No. I've never seen. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. We got a lot to talk about today. We're going to discuss Ethereum's, dare I say, generational run. I believe it's only 30% off its all-time highs.
Exciting stuff too at all-time high.
I know. I'm such a dumbass for posting shit like that. I'm an idiot. We had a record ETF inflow day. Big news there. Huge. We're also going to talk about the government's huge legislation passed. 3 crypto bills passed. But potential negative news as rumors and reports were surfacing that the government has been selling its Bitcoin. The U.S. government paper handing its coins. And lastly, we'll break down Coinbase's big day of announcements yesterday over on the base side. And its new all-time high on the stock broke $400. Alt season over on the stock side and on the crypto side as well. Bitcoin dominance going down. Easy. I saw you. I'm joined by Easy. Kicks will be joining shortly. I was watching your stream yesterday and today, and you know those signs? If they ask me, how did you know it was a bull market? How did you know it was maybe time to start selling? I would say it's you having ChatGPT tell you which trades to take and it working.
Yeah. Oh, 1,000%. I went up $4,000 this morning on stream.
That's so ridiculous.
$4,000. And just pressing a couple buttons. Entering a prompt, pressing a couple buttons, hanging out.
So does it work? Because I saw you sold yesterday. You had an extra, like a trade that you took that you left, like you shorted hype, but you bailed on it. But that short ended up working.
It would have worked. Yeah, I think yesterday it would have gone 4 of 6 yesterday. Today we're long a ton of shit today, dude. It's like, yeah, just long fucking everything. So we're long hype, long Pangu, long Sol, long Sui, long XRP, short Pump.fun.
Dude, stop.
That's what Grok told me, dude.
I'm so bad at these short-term trades. I don't know why. I told myself I wouldn't do it, and of course I broke my rule. I never know when to exit. I was up
Ask Grok.
a couple $1,000, and then
ask ChatGPT.
I'm just freaking down now, dude. Alan is just gone.
Dude, just ask ChatGPT. It'll tell you what to do.
Yeah, I mean, just disgusting. I was talking to Nick yesterday. He was also telling me, he's like, dude, we need to, another sign that you're in the bull market is, Nick was like, yeah, dude, we got to start having some trading calls. We got to start talking through some of these trades. There's just so many opportunities right now. He's big on SBET.
Is he? I like SBET. He didn't even know what it was until I brought it up on the show.
So I tweeted something that aged so badly about SBET back in the day. That first crash that it had, basically when I think it was Lubin tweeted basically he like wasn't associated with it, and the stock dumped like 70%.
Well, he said it wasn't associated with the meme coin.
Oh, was that a meme coin?
It was the meme coin.
Was this it? SBET? No, I was anyways, I don't know what it was, but I was like, this is what is going on over there?
I had to open up my OBS. I needed to get a picture of myself.
Oh, got it. Okay. Anyways, I mean, SBET looks fantastic. And my dumbass faded him. So, you know, there's sometimes you can make
in life, there's winners and there's losers. Right? There's winners and there's losers. You just so happen to be in one of those camps.
You know, on the trading side, it's not my forte, but we're going to continue to take out bats no matter what. And if you're listening on Twitter Spaces, we are also live on a video stream. You can join us on YouTube at The Daily Bone. I'll be sharing the link shortly there. And if you're listening on Twitter Spaces, it would be a great favor to us if you could like, comment, and if you're feeling generous, retweet the space. We don't bought our spaces, unlike some of the industry leaders like Mario Nafal.
The scammer, the copier, the thief, the misinformation maxi, the scumbag of the X platform, Mario Nafal.
Mario Nafal straight up made 150K off a meme coin that he posted on his roundtable space.
And then he copied our good friend, NFT God's platform.
Yep.
Tried to sell it.
I mean,
this guy can go down with the ship. If the Titanic had a boat that was leaving it when it crashed and there was space for one more person, and I could either take a dead body or Mario Nafal, I'm taking the dead body.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're going to kick off the show. We got a lot to talk about. No idea where Kix is. I'm going to ping him, see if he's coming on still. Maybe he's golfing or something. If not, we'll get Nick in here instead. Easy, I might have to tap you in for this weather report. I might have to get you in, dude. I just sent it to you in the private chat. Let's get this going. We got a lot to talk about today. We're going to rock and roll. Let's do this thing. Easy, over to you with the weather report whenever you're ready. Take us away.
Play the music. Play the music. Play the music. And we're back here on this beautiful Thursday, July 17th. Looking over at the crypto roundup, the majors are mostly up on the day. Bitcoin is even at 118,000 United States dollars. ETH is up 9% to $3,430. Only another 30% move, and Big C Dog gets an ass print tattoo of another man's profile picture. Solana's up 6% to $177 with the Solana GCR Ansem going long with the stop loss at 160 and the take profit at 260 are all-time highs. Hype is down 4% to $46, but Grok told me to go long on it, and your boy is up nicely on that long and its current moment about 7.7%, roughly $900. So I'm clearly over-leveraged. Over the past 24 hours, ETH continues its incredible run as the ETH ETFs recorded all-time high inflows of 727 million United States backed by nothing dollars yesterday, and Sharplink Gaming acquired another 9,400 Ethereum worth over 32 million United States dollars. ETH broke back above 3,400 for the first time since January. And like we said, 35% away from breaking its all-time high of $4,600 set in late 2021. And what that means is C-Dog will have a fat tattoo on his left rump. Moving on to the crypto companies. Coinbase announced its rebrand from the Coinbase wallet to the Base app, aiming to create the all-in-one crypto app featuring a social platform, trading, payments, and various mini apps on Base. The $ coin stock broke $400 for the first time since yesterday, continuing to be one of the top performing stocks in 2025. Lastly, over in the United States government of officials, the 3 crypto bills have successfully passed the House after an initial rejection, marking a massive, monumental, parabolic, extreme milestone moment for crypto legislation. And the bills will now be passed on to the President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, second-time president, to sign into law. On a more negative note, reports have surfaced that the U.S. government began selling their Bitcoin holdings and have 80% less than expected. We're not cut out for this, C-Dog. You know who is? Nakeeb Bukele.
Pouring
We look like Germany here, chap. We look like Germany here.
The U.S. government selling its Bitcoin, reportedly. Reports have come out that the U.S. has sold over 80% of its Bitcoin reserves. If this is true, Senator Cynthia Lummis, said this is a total strategic blunder and sets the United States back years in the Bitcoin race. Never sell your Bitcoin, folks.
Never sell your Bitcoin, folks.
Following Germany's footprints. I actually don't know if this is true. Nobody
does, but misinformation is bullish. We've quickly figured out.
So the government, that was the chatter yesterday. David Bailey, CEO of the Bitcoin magazine, put out a statement that he would pay $10,000 for anyone that could find the reports of the government forfeited holdings. And turns out they hold 80% less than according to the report, they hold 80% less Bitcoin than originally reported. This is a developing story. We don't know if it's true, but a lot of then the Bitcoin maxis were saying, hey, this explains why Bitcoin hasn't been sending to 150K. So developing situation that put a little bit of a damper on the crypto week in America. Any other thoughts on this? Easy government or the stablecoin bill that passed yesterday? Passed the House.
We're a bunch of paper-handed bitches, dude.
Never sell your coins. Never.
Why would we sell our coins, dude?
I mean, just as an American, myself as an
Are you
American,
an American?
I'm an American legal American citizen. I've been a citizen for like 8 years. This is
Only 8?
Yeah, I hate to see my government doing this. I really hate to see it. So
it makes you want to say bad words, Clemente.
Me too. We'll see. That is probably one of the big stories to monitor today. If that happens, Arkham Intelligence is saying that they still hold the Bitcoin. So we'll be seeing how that goes.
So someone's fucking lying.
Yes. Shifting gears a little bit, I want to talk about Ethereum and just general crypto price action. As Easy mentioned during the weather report, the Ethereum ETFs recorded an all-time high of inflows yesterday. $727 million in inflows. That's an all-time high, and only $72 million less than the Bitcoin ETFs, which is wild. Absolutely wild, considering that Ethereum is what's the market cap difference? It's 1/6 of the market cap and only 10% less in inflows yesterday. So huge inflows happening for the Ethereum coin. SharpLink Gaming, which is the largest institutional holder of Ethereum, bought another 9.4 thousand ETH yesterday, worth over $32 million. Like we were talking about earlier, the stock is up 115% in the last 5 days, 5 trading days, and is up 5% pre-market. Easy, does this stock interest you at all? SharpLink Gaming?
I had calls on that bet. I paper-handed them.
What do you make of the general Ethereum price action? It's 30% from its all-time high, 35%. It was on a nice heater yesterday. Does this make an all-time high by the end of August?
Probably, to be honest. Like, I don't see why it wouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, why would it not at this point?
Yeah, I mean, it looks phenomenal. I mean, it was a massive shift. Just, what was it, 2 months ago, I was watching that clip of Gainsey just dunking on Ethereum, and I was like, yeah, this makes total sense. I've lost all conviction in my ETH because you had 3 years of underperformance, right?
Yeah.
So as much as I'm sidelined to this run, shout out to the ETH holders. If you were able to like continue to have conviction and buy the dip, I think that requires a certain level of, dare I say, mental illness at that point. If you're just continuing to stack ETH.
Yeah, you're a sick fuck.
Yeah. So you deserve this. Look, if you're still holding your Ethereum, if you bought more, shout out to you for having the cojones to do it. And you're reaping the benefits. They've done like a really strong institutional pivot. I think in 2025, all of the talking suits on CNBC, on most financial news networks are talking about Ethereum as basically like the institutional play, and really harping on the stablecoin narrative, which has worked. And looks like green pastures ahead for Ethereum. We'll monitor that situation as it continues. I want to shift gears a little bit easy now to Bitcoin dominance. We were talking about this. This has been pretty much the chart that I've been monitoring pretty closely. For people just listening, I have the Bitcoin dominance chart up, and it topped out this year on June 27th at 65%. And basically since then, it's been down only. It's facing a little bit here. We'll see if this continues to go down. Easy, any thoughts here on the recent Bitcoin dominance? Does it continue to go down, or is this just a potential little blip? that we're seeing here, and we might see it recover back up to.
I hope it doesn't. I hope it just keeps going down.
Yeah.
I hope it just keeps going down forever.
How do you trade a market like this? Right? Like, let's
Ride the
assume for a
trend.
second.
Ride the trend. Ride the trend. Ride the trend. Ride dips. Ride the trend.
If we look back, like peak of alt season, right? If we zoom out, let me pull up the weekly chart on the Bitcoin dominance. Altcoin season peak, this was like back when Ethereum hit all-time highs, was 40%.
Yep.
We have a long ways to go.
Yep.
Like, we're pretty much, this is just a small pullback in the Bitcoin dominance chart. What would you say to the counter take, basically being like, hey, the Bitcoin institutional inflows are going to continue to range mostly to Bitcoin, and the alts will not get as much of the love. There's only so much money to go around. Or are you in the stance that a rising tide lifts all boats?
Rising tide lifts all boats. For sure. For sure.
And
How do you not think that?
Yeah. Once again, XRP continuing to
Go.
outperform Ethereum. Like, I mean, this was a top performing alt yesterday. Everyone is talking about Ethereum. Meanwhile, XRP looks absolutely fantastic. Cardano looks great. How are you thinking about positioning yourself easy long-term to some of these retail-friendly coins like XRP, Cardano?
I mean, I've like longed XRP like every day.
Okay.
Literally like every day.
Let me see yeah.
What'd you say?
I was gonna look at the XRP ETH chart. Actually, XRP Bitcoin.
Except for selling off so hard right now, and it's not fun.
This XRP Bitcoin chart is wild. Basically, just a piss missile since late October of last year. If you have does anyone in our chat, whether it's on YouTube or on Twitter Spaces, let me know if you own any XRP. I'm curious. I'd like to get a pulse check here, how you're positioned on the XRP coin. This thing is looking fantastic here. It's at $3.20. What's the market cap of this thing? $323 billion. I mean, this thing looks fantastic, Easy.
Chart looks strong, dude. Sometimes the Uber drivers know a thing or two.
It's 2x the market cap of Solana.
Yeah. I don't know anyone that uses it.
Our listeners are big on XRP too. Kopsh says he's long XRP, been in since $2.80. Biggs has a bunch. Franelations is at XRP since 2018.
Wow.
Literally all my normie friends bought. I will say, all of my normie friends that consider themselves like, you know, they're a quote unquote smart investor, they love XRP.
Why?
I don't know. I genuinely don't understand. They've crushed the retail marketing. Cliff Smith has had 1K XRP in an old wallet since 2018. Good God. Great job, Cliff. It looks like the retail friendly coin for the both the older demographic and the younger one. So they've been crushing it. We'll be monitoring XRP. As you can't ignore the price action. It's up 32% in the last 7 days. Everyone's talking about Ethereum since crypto Twitter is very Ethereum driven. Ethereum up only 23%. I mean, only it's crushing, but it's up 23% in the last 7 days. XRP up 32%. Don't tell me we're not having fun yet. Continuing to outperform, continuing to crush it. You said you were long Pudgy Penguins coin. Pengu's up 60% in the last 7 days. Bonk up 68%. You know, I'm just going to keep rattling off numbers because it means everything is in the green. How do you feel right now, Easy, with the current market conditions?
It's risk on. It feels like we still haven't gotten rate cuts yet, which makes me continue to believe we can go higher.
Yeah. So you're just buying. Dips are for buying. Is how you're thinking right now.
Yeah. Dips are for buying, champ.
there you have it.
How are you feeling?
Um,
Nobody ever asks how you're doing.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I think there's a lot of noise right now, and I'm trying to be disciplined with not trying to chase the trend or go too risk on, and just stay disciplined. Like I think if you're in the bull market and you're going this risk on scenario, I think you want to try to start chasing some of these winners. You know, I'm just trying to stay disciplined, stay in my positions. Meebs is saying, my coworker yesterday told me he holds XRP. He genuinely believe it'll replace Swift's banking system. Very interesting. Risk is saying rate cuts aren't coming this year. Easy. Care to weigh in there?
I mean, that's fine. That's just more bullish for next year.
Yeah, that makes sense. Moving on.
I don't know. What do you want me to say to that?
No, I agree with you. We'll shift gears a little bit. Easy. Is there anything you have your eyes on right now? What do you think of this pump price action? I gotta check in there because
It's not looking great, champ.
It's down yesterday. No buybacks of the token yesterday. There's clearly no structure with how these buybacks are going to happen. It's looking like first day they buy $19 million of the coin. They pump it about 20% from 5 billion FTV to 6 or almost 7. And since then, it's retraced the move entirely. Now back down below the price they were before the buyback. So it looks ugly right now. They also apparently sold some of the coin.
No, that was fake.
That was fake. Okay, there you go. It's classic Twitter misinformation.
Misinformation so bullish, dude. So bullish.
Do you think there's like let's assume no buybacks happen for the next 7 days, right?
Yeah.
What happens to the price? People slowly start selling. Like, does this thing go below the public sale price? Is there a buy where a place where you're a buyer again?
It's kind of tough to say. Like, I mean, I don't think they're going to drop this thing all the way down to 4, right? Like, could they? Sure. But I feel like at that point, they're just going to turn on the gas and just let it go. Like, they don't want this coin to fail. Pump.fun doesn't. They have so much money that I feel like they can easily just continue to drive price action up.
Yeah. There's the other concern. Could you pull up one more time? Actually, I have it too. The Launchpad dominance has been fascinating to see from Bonk.fun. Let's Bonk. Crushing it. In the last 24 hours, Bonk.fun has 55% market share. Pump with only 38%. I want to see if you have the data on the fees in the last 24 hours would be great. The 24 hours bonded, coins bonded, Let's Bonk has 2x the coins, and the coins launched also 2x. The only thing Pump.fun has the advantage on is the number of 24-hour active traders or number of wallets, you could call it. So Pump.fun continuing to lose its market share in the Launchpad side. We were talking about buybacks, comparing it to Bonk, comparing it to Radium. Radium is like, you can make the argument that Pump.fun is overvalued if we're just looking at it from the numbers perspective, it's overvalued. And this is coming from someone that has exposure to it. Objectively speaking, it has a premium on the brand, it would appear, and the recency bias of it being launched recently. But you have Radium at a $700 million market cap. I own some, disclaimer. But they've bought back $190 million of their own token, 25% of the circulating supply.
I mean, so yeah, we can take a look here. Pump.fun token launches still less than 50% of what Let's Bonk is doing. What else we got here? Pump.fun revenue 57, Pump volume 57 mil, Bonk.fun 121 mil. So like, yeah, I mean,
what's the fees in the last 24 hours? How much money has Pump.fun made?
637K. Bonk's made 1.4.
Wow. So Bonk making 2x the fees that Pump is doing.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, is Pump.fun cooked? Like, what can they do to regain?
Dude, they could drop a farming season.
Okay. Yeah. So there's incentives that they still haven't. Like, I still think Allen has 2 or 3 more cards he can play.
100%.
Maybe more strategic.
1,000%.
Yeah, I don't think Allen is stupid. I think he
no,
knows
God no.
Play this very strategic, knows how to do it. Airdrop, we still have that overhang of a potential airdrop. What would you put the odds of the airdrop happening in the next 30 days?
0.
No airdrop. Straight up.
Airdrop. Yeah, no airdrop.
I kind of like it. As someone who would probably get an airdrop, I'm like, okay, why should we get an airdrop other than to like make users happy and give more casino money to play with? That would probably give.
It's just like, dude, you have these 30% community rewards. They're not going to give all of them out. You know what I mean? Like, their goal here is to dangle a carrot to drive volume back.
Yeah. And then they have the creator aspect of it. Yeah, I think they have a lot of cards still left to play. Once again, we were talking about this the other day, and I was on the stance of like, how much more can he do? But at the end of the day, he did the buybacks, right? So he that's the strategic place to look for.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot more you can do.
Risk is saying if there's no airdrop, people are going to FUD the shit out of Pump.fun even more for their extraction practices. I don't think Pump.fun cares, to be honest.
They don't give a shit. Why would they?
Don't care. Why would they? And frankly, if they airdrop this, people are just going to sell it. So it's more sell pressure, but who knows? We'll be watching for that.
I don't know. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, there's who cares? Literally, who cares? Does it matter?
I would agree with that. Any other pieces, easy, like anything else you're interested in? I was looking yesterday at potential opportunities. Many people are saying, and this is a little bit more niche, but people are saying it's time to go check out some base ecosystem plays as a beta to whatever, like kind of as a bet on what Coinbase is doing with their wallet. They rebranded the wallet to the Base app, and they're trying to build the all-in-one app, which we've heard from a lot of people that they're trying to build. But it has social capabilities. You can trade on it. You can interact with apps. Kind of what Abstract is doing, frankly, except they're leaning into the mobile side. Easy, did you have any takes or feelings about the Coinbase announcement yesterday? Did you look into it much?
So, I mean, it's like kind of comparable, as crazy as it sounds, to like what they're doing over at Abstract, right?
Yeah.
Like, except it seems very similar.
A much, much larger audience.
Yeah. Yep. Much larger. But it's like a very similar playbook. So I don't know. Do you think they're gonna get a lot of users is the thing?
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, they've fumbled a couple plays, specifically Coinbase NFT, but that was last cycle, and since then I think they've executed very well. Meanwhile, our audience just continues to talk about how much XRP they own. I am so underexposed. I've never owned XRP in my entire life. Easy, is there anything else you're interested in right now?
No. How about you? I mean, dude, the market's just like kind of, despite all this stuff going on, it's like, sure, you could get into Project X. Sure, you could get into some other stuff, but like, I don't know. I'm kind of just.
We're also ripping, but it does not feel like retail.
It doesn't feel that euphoric.
No. The number of participants on like crypto Twitter, for example, is the same. It's the same pie. The pie is just, there's more money being put into it. And there's no real new like hopium or new thing that's interesting. I did get into the trenches yesterday for the first time in like months. I made some cash. I put 1 soul into something, turned it into like 9 or 10. I was like,
that's great. What'd you buy?
I bought what was it called? Dumb coin or something. So
Okay.
Joke Coin. I was on Cabbage, which is like an AI platform that we actually recently partnered with. I was testing it, and it shows basically, it tracks wallets, kind of similar to Mobi, but and the other app we used to use, but it surfaces for me, and I got in before Cupsy and Lexapro. Apparently, Lexapro bought this, and we saw a little bit of a nice rally here. So I got a 30K, got up to like 1.3.
Damn, 30K is a great entry. Damn.
I was like, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I got
30K is really good. 30K
So
is real good.
I'm feeling kind of like a hot shot because the last like 10 trades I've made on in the trenches, I was just burning money. I think I lost like $5,000 in the last few months.
It happens.
How are the trenches are just manipulated so hard, it feels like. Everyone like shits on Lexapro, but he just, every time he buys something, people still copy trade him. So
yeah, they ape. So it's like, what do you expect me to do? Like, yeah, I could change my wallet. Sure. That's probably what you should do.
no, he wants that. He wants people to copy him. So yeah, T.O. Chades is saying Cabbage is more helpful than BullX. Yeah, it helps on the discovery layer. You can either buy directly on Cabbage, or you can just buy on copy the contract address and move it over to BullX. They also have a good Telegram feed that just surfaces coins for you. I don't know. I might start getting into it a little bit. Easy is now down on his Grok plays.
Bad. We're not bad.
Yeah. Anyways, Easy, any closing thoughts before we wrap? Looks like just a normal day in the market.
It's a normal day, dude. I guess this afternoon you got to watch for Trump to sign these crypto things, but like, there's just not much going on. There's no breaking news. There's no major things. Pump.fun token's still around. There's alt season seems to be alive. Like,
Allen has disappeared with $600 million.
Yeah, like, that's not that crazy. Not the first time we've seen that. Like, it's cool.
Mario Nafal rugged again. Like, it's just standard stuff, man. Like, just super normal day.
That's it. That's all it is. Very normal. Very normal. Equity companies are becoming shitcoin trading bot things. Like, what else is new, dude? Life keeps going.
Yeah, life goes on, guys. But we're going to keep covering this no matter what. Be sure to tune in to the show tomorrow morning. We will be live at the same time, 9 a.m. Eastern. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We're live on podcast. We're live on YouTube. Make sure to follow us on Twitter. Follow Easy at Easy Eats Bodega. Catch you guys next time. See ya.